So, because you work in a school, maybe, you may have access to a bunch of spreadsheets which contain numerical data, and some of that data you may want to add. So, in this video, I'm going to show you how to use the Google Sheet sum function to add columns of data that may be very large or too cumbersome to do by hand. So usually what I'll do is if there's a column of data that I want to add, most of the time I will put the sum of that data at the end of that column. I might put it somewhere else in a different cell depending on what I'm doing, but most of the time I'll just put it underneath that column. So if I wanted to add up all the numbers in column A, I might select this cell right here at the end, and then when you use a formula in Google Sheets, begin by using the equal sign, and then the function we want to use to add is sum. And then there's a couple of different ways that we can approach this. If we want to add individual cells, right, then I could do, like, let's say I wanted to add cell A3, A9, and A14. Right? If I just want to add individual cells, I can enter those cells separated by a comma. When I have done with all the cells I want to enter and I want to have it calculate the sum, I'll just hit enter, and it's 7. Now this has no meaning here, these are just the units, but if you've got access to like test scores, assessments, and it's all of third grade students or something, there could be 90, 100 different students in that spreadsheet, or you have one spreadsheet for one student and you want to add up their scores on a number of different things, you would probably need to use this function. Right? Now, if you just want to add up an entire column, like literally the whole column, you type in equals sum, and then the first cell in this column is A2, and then the colon is really the Google Sheet way of saying like through. So if I wanted A2 through A40, I would do A2 colon A40, close that with a parentheses, hit enter, and now that adds up all of the numbers in that column. So if I want to do a sum over the entire range, I can do that, or if I just want to add up certain cells within a range, I can do that as well, and now you know how to do it too.